Ciao, welcome to Beatspot, I'm Marco, and in this video I want to integrate another video that covered a technique about widening the mix using parallel processing. So that technique has a theoretical limit or drawback, which was leaving the mid in the parallel channel. So let's see how we can get rid of the mid channel entirely and keep the side channel solely. So let's dive into it. So basically this spread light and sometimes also some exciter or distortion is the technique, and it kind of leaves some mid signal in the signal. So let's see 5 ways at our disposal to see how we can get rid of the mid channel. So my favorite is the number 1, and it's the EQ8 by Ableton, and basically we have a mid side with an high pass filter at 22 kHz. So basically there isn't anything. So let's listen to it. And here I have this utility at mono, so we can check if there's any mid signal left. And in this case, there isn't any. Now let's move to number 2. And this is kind of complex, but you can try within your DAW if you have this kind of utility plugin. And it basically consists of making a copy of your signal and leave it alone. And then you also have another copy in mono with the phase flipped. So, and basically you have the normal signal, then you have the mono signal, and by flipping the mono signal, it kind of cancels out with the mid signal of the normal signal. Now let's go to number 3. And so I have 2 plugins just to show you also the limits of some plugins. So let's start with Pro C2, and with Pro C2 I have the threshold all the way down, the ratio all the way up, fast attack, fast release. I also have, we can use a hard knee, we can also keep the range at maximum and the hold at 0, and we want to use the stereo link all the way up in the mid mode. So basically we are squashing the mid signal, and as you can see there's some mid signal left, but it's kind of below -60, -70 dB. So that's practically non-existent. Then we can look at Pro MB, and this is kind of the same exact thing, but the only problem is that Pro MB can only attenuate the signal by 30 dB, so we have some signal left. I don't know if you can hear it, I can barely hear it, and it's the kind of same thing, non-existent or almost. That's nothing really that makes a difference in the mix. Now let's go to number 4, and we have this free plugin by Desi, and this is the name. So it's him, it's called Desi, and you can download them for free, and it's also donationware. And basically this plugin splits your signal in various ways. So you have low and high frequency, you have mid and side, you also have soft and loud, and something else that I don't remember, maybe left and right. And in this case we have mid and side, and we have the flip on, and this is the result. So basically there's no mid signal here. Last one is a plugin by Air Windows, and so Chris from Air Windows made this plugin it's called Every Trim, and it's a gain knob, gain fader by -12 to +12 dB for the left, the right, the mid, the side, and the master channel. The only problem with this plugin is that it's only -12 to plus 12 dB. So as you can see, in this case, I used multiple average trims to kind of get rid of the signal, and it's not even enough. You can see there's some left, so we need 4, maybe 5. I mean, the plugin is free, you can use it. That's kind of suboptimal. This kind of plugin, it's more useful for subtle tweaks, or at least tweaks that are between -12 to +12 dB. So with that being said, we have covered 5 ways to get rid of the mid signal, so you can have your side signal in parallel and you can manage it kind of perfectly and level it within the mix with no problem of adding up even more mid signal. So hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section below, and see you in the next one.